Hi, Virgo. Let's go ahead and see what energy is Virgo embodying right now. Nothing has come through channel. Nothing. Mm-mm. Oh, we got the King of Swords. And the Ace of Swords. Sorry, Virgo. I'm a little off tonight. What are you bored with, Virgo? What's going on with the King of Swords being here? It did kind of tilt when it came out, so it's like something, it's just something might be, you're seeing that something is just really not for you right now, or you could just be feeling a little bit discontented at the moment. This King of Swords especially looks, just looks a bit bored. Or like, yeah, what do you have to say? I already see anyway, which is very Virgo. You could be hearing from someone something that you don't want to hear. And you could be affecting a lot of people with your communicating today. Maybe you're just spitting facts today when you're interacting with people in some way or another. Maybe it's just like, or whenever you're seeing this, it's like you're being very, very direct with your words, and people are listening to you is what it feels like. Like you're just being very clear. And what you say, it makes sense. What's beneath this Ace of Swords? Temperance, balance. So I feel like this is you being a good communicator today, maybe even a mediator in some situations, helping people to see certain sides of things that they may not have seen before. But it's almost like it's so simple for you and it's not as simple for others. And so maybe you're like, how, and sometimes Virgos get accused of this, of maybe correcting people or being a little bit too know-it-all. But I don't get that energy here. But I feel like you could be thinking like, why would they even say? Well, it's like you're explaining something. And I don't think you're being rude, but you're thinking to yourself like, are they for real? But what you're saying is it is helpful to other people is what I'm feeling. So something about what you're communicating is coming across very well. That's what I'm feeling with this. What does the tarot have for Virgo right now? It's like something wanted to come out there. Temperance and the Six of Pentacles, okay? Death card, Knight of Pentacles, the Wheel, Four of Wands, Queen of Cups, Two of Wands. Some of you, it's like, I feel like a motherly energy wants to speak with you. They may want to come see you, might drop by your house or something like that. This could be unannounced. They want to maybe have a conversation with you, some kind of, maybe an older woman in your life or some female figure. Yeah, they might drop by unannounced. Seven of Swords there. Let's keep going. You may not be open to that. Five of Cups here. The Strength. See advice. Yeah, I'm kind of sensing that boredom again with the Five of Cups. Like, something just feels repetitive to you or feels like common sense to you, but it's not. Like, I'm getting like a common sense isn't so common thing. Like the things that you're saying, it's like you feel, I'm getting almost like an old soul energy here, Virgo. Like, and you feel a little bit exasperated is what I'm getting. But we have the Ace of Cups as the overall energy, and the Queen of Wands just beneath it. So yeah, I feel like you're ready for something more out of life at this time. You just want something more, and I feel like it's been kind of a long road for you, but you're ready to feel it. Like you're ready to feel something more. And it feels like that's here for you with the overall energy, Ace of Cups. And your present energy is just making it through the situation, keeping your energy balanced through whatever this is. This period of waiting for you is what it feels like. The Hangman's not here, but I feel it. And then your energy is the King of Swords, which is a bit of discontent, a bit of boredom. Like, I feel like somebody who maybe is dealing with a routine situation. Every day you wake up, you know. I just heard wake and bake. Maybe some of you enjoy the ganja. I don't know. But it's like somebody wakes up and does the same thing every day. Like I wake up, I go to work, I drive home, or I stop at the coffee shop, and I say that hello to the very same person every single day. And then work is kind of boring. I go home, I watch TV, and then so on and so forth. It just continues day after day. And I think maybe it's monotony. That's what it is. Whatever it is for you, something feels monotonous. I'm hearing Will Smith. Summertime. So some of you are excited. Maybe you have some plans coming up this season. Maybe a quick trip, or some of you are looking forward to getting together with girlfriends or hanging out with the guys and spicing things up. Like you want to hear about other people's lives. I feel like there's a desire from you to interact with other people more, which is beautiful, Virgo, because recently you have been feeling like, you know, kind of dead to the world, not wanting to deal with anyone. But now I'm getting that there is an energy here of wanting to connect. And that's beautiful. This is heart chakra energy, connecting with other people. But in the meantime, in between time, you're just feeling like, something is boring, or it just feels like, I don't want to say below you, because that sounds so terrible, but like, kind of, that's what it feels like. You're just like, I need to get into something new, some new energy. But you're trying to pace yourself and be balanced and see the good in things and appreciate what you have, because you need to appreciate what you have if you're going to get anything else anyway. And I feel like some of you know that already. So you're just trying to maintain, essentially. Crossing is the Six of Pentacles. So some of you may be dealing with finances or looking for some way to increase your finances. You could be concerned right now with equal give and take when it comes to money, or you could be thinking about a promotion, maybe a job or something. Maybe this is something that involves communication. Perhaps you should think about communication when it comes to the ways that you make money. And that could be something that excites you or adds some kind of color to your life and allows you to meet with other people. It's almost like you need a way to find how to do something you're good at, which is, for some of you, I feel like communication, with the King of Swords being here and the Ace of Swords as your base, and marry that to how you make money. So it could be time for this kind of a change in what you do, or a shift. Maybe not if it's a complete change. Like a tweak of some sort. Because your focus right now is just like, I'm hearing Glory Days. It's a song. Glory Days. Maybe something from the past. Maybe even like mourning who you used to be when you weren't feeling bored. Maybe when this thing felt fresh, or when something you were doing felt like everything maybe that you wanted, and you're just like, now I need to figure out something else that'll give me that kind of inspiration. Almost like looking for inspiration, but you're focusing on the negative. So there is a need for a shift in mindset here. And that's going to take strength. That leads us to the advice with the Strength card. Strength for what, though? Like, I feel like we need definitely to clarify the Strength card. Like, what is it that Virgo needs to carry them through this situation? because it feels like you're trying to maintain, but it's like there's a change that you could make. There's a change you can make, and it feels like it's right in front of you, but you're not seeing it. And perhaps this reading will help you to see something more clearly, because I feel like it has to do with your style of communication. And it's almost like your spirit team is kind of around you, like, it's here, hello, we've been trying to tell you, like, this is right in front of you, and you keep overlooking it. And you know, Virgos sometimes can tend to get into the finer details and then miss the bigger picture because you're so focused on like the minutia. Like, well, I know I have to do this, and this. But it's like there's something that you would enjoy, maybe that's right there, that you're missing somehow. We're going to clarify this for sure. And that leads us to this Knight of Pentacles. Getting after it. And I feel like it's not something, because it's not the page, or it's not the Knight of Cups, I'm sorry. So this is something that maybe you've been dealing with for a long time, because I said Knight of Pentacles. This could be something that has been egging for a long time, like nagging at you, but maybe you have ignored it. And I'm hearing reading rainbow. Take a look, it's in a book. For some of you, this could be writing, or maybe there's some book you might even already have on a shelf somewhere. You could be somebody who likes to read. I just heard avid reader. Maybe there's something in a book you already have that could help you refresh your memory. I just heard book of poetry. Maybe there's something you can find in there, or maybe that's significant to you. But it's like maybe something you only imagined yourself doing, you can actually make real. And you can come out of this kind of bored part of this King of Pentacles, or King of Swords energy. Pentacles keep coming up though. Yeah, there's something about marrying your communication with your money. For some of you, very strongly, whether it be writing or speaking, and even how you communicate with others. The Hermit card is not here, so I could say maybe this is about being a teacher. For some of you, it could be that, but we don't see the Hermit card, which is sometimes thought of as a teacher, or the Hierophant is thought of as a teacher, but we will clarify. So let's see. What's this Temperance? Oh, well, it is about starting something, and I just heard picking something up. So this could be something you started and stopped in the past. Or maybe you even just thought of seriously and then you dropped it because of other obligations. What is this Temperance card for Virgo? Yeah, and trying to figure out the right thing to do. The next step to take to get you away from this situation. I feel like no more waiting, Virgo. I feel like no more waiting. You need to actually do it now. You need to do it, and I feel like there's a need for you to have faith in yourself here. Can I get one more on this Temperance and Seven of Cups? I just heard correspondent. Some of you might do well as a correspondent. Knight of Swords, yeah. You may have been like holding back your focus or distracting yourself with other things with monotony when you know there's something nagging at you that you want to do, that you need to focus on to do, and you're not. It's like you're almost in like a very going with the motions kind of energy. Going through the motions. What is the Six of Pentacles as the blockage here? I feel like you've been waiting a long time, and maybe it's almost become a fear of yours that you'll never have that equal give and take in a situation. Maybe you run into a lot of situations, because this feels career oriented, like maybe you run into a lot of situations of unfair feelings in your workplace, or feeling like you're always doing so much more than you should have to be appreciated. Like maybe you always deal with somebody dangling a carrot. That's kind of the energy I'm feeling, like somebody just dangling a carrot in front of you and never living up to what they promised, or never giving you your fair share in a work situation. And there's like, I feel like it's because it's something, you've been doing something that you don't really care about, and you need to do something that you feel. What's beneath this Eight of Swords? Yeah, the Queen of Wands. Could have been dealing with the Sagittarius, especially because I'm feeling that most strongly. And we started off with the Temperance. But any fire sign, or you need to draw on that energy, but you could have been dealing with that kind of a betrayal before. In a workplace, you could have been dealing with a fire sign that made things difficult for you, or you may have that in your chart. But I feel like you just had a lot of difficulty when it comes to how you make money because it feels like an uphill battle. And that's why this is here as the blockage. It's like you're almost wondering, will I ever be able to find that thing that clicks? Yeah, what do we have here? Yeah, this is what's in the back of your mind. It's like the conflict. Am I always gonna have to be struggling? Is this even what I wanna do? Like, what do I wanna do going forward? We have the Four of Swords here. Healing and getting over that situation, 15:55 on the clock. Finding hope again after a betrayal with the Star here. Actually moving forward, Virgo. Actually moving forward, taking the steps. That'll bring you the justice and the wish fulfillment. And I feel like you know which direction you want to go in. You see what's here is the Judgment. Could have also been dealing with maybe a Scorpio. But it's like, I feel like you know what you need to do, but you haven't acted on it. And instead you're continuing to live in this like weird routine of boredom. When it's like something is calling on you, this just fell again. And what's beneath it, the King of Pentacles. It's even something you might be able to create for yourself, Virgo. Like maybe you could start, I just heard just start. Just start, whatever this is for you. And I feel somebody being like, what? But start what? But it's that thing. What is it that you actually enjoy doing? Maybe start looking for it, looking for something you could do to get there. Or just doing it yourself. If you don't need a special, if you don't need a special credential to do this thing, then do this thing. Start doing it. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for, Virgo? What are you waiting for? Is it some fictional thing that you're creating in your mind that's stopping you? Some roadblock that you could just kind of walk over? What's this here? Yeah, we have the Four of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, holding back from making a decision. And then these two again, that will lead you to your wish fulfillment. And making bread, I just heard bread. Some of you, it could be a bakery. And bring you justice in the process. That's what I'm feeling. Maybe you were dealing with somebody who had Libra or Taurus heavily aspected as well. I feel some of you just have gone through a period of feeling defeated. And it's time for you to now come out of that. I feel like there's been enough time now to reflect on the situation and heal. And I feel like you have healed or you're very close to it. But for some reason, your focus, 18:18 on the clock, still on this spilt milk. It's time to come out of that now, Virgo, because it's slowing your action, and we need that action, okay? We need that action. What's this Five of Cups here for Virgo? It's so weird because I feel more comfortable in this energy than I felt in Cancer and Leo. I felt so out of place in the Cancer and Leo readings. It was the strangest thing. Capricorn. Devil energy. I thought that was what I was supposed to be doing. I thought that was it. I was so happy. I could have made it work. That's what's coming through the most strongly. I could have made it work. Could you, or was it meant to fall apart? Was it meant to end? Don't focus on it anymore because it's your focus that matters right now. That's what I'm feeling. Your focus is very important. So you need to redirect it away from this Five of Cups. Because this is devil energy. Remember, I don't know if you remember, if you've been watching my channel for a while, because I don't know which reading this has come up in, but I've said this multiple times. The devil energy, a lot of people, when they think about the devil, they think about it in these crazy overt ways, like it's going to be something very obvious. But the devil comes in a way that's not obvious. You know, and it's almost like, I think of it as almost a warm blanket. You know, it's inviting. It's something that you might find a significance there. It's something you might find comfort in. And so it's like a doorway. It's like a little gateway for you. And it's so funny because I just said I feel more comfortable in this reading than I did in the other two. And maybe it's time for you to get a little bit uncomfortable and get out of this King of Swords energy. So this is an important reading for you, Virgo. Not because of me, just because it's something that somebody needs to hear. Like, they need to hear it because this is the double energy. You focusing on this past event or trying to figure out how you could have done something differently, how you could have made it work. When what you need is acceptance. It was not supposed to work. It wasn't supposed to work. What about the Strength card for Virgo here? Yeah, like I'm getting somebody with numbers swirling around their mind. Like, why didn't I could have done that differently? No, it happened the way it was meant to happen. It was not supposed to work. You have to have the strength now, Virgo, to move on. You have to have the strength to carry forward. Three of Pentacles. And I feel like it's like beyond now because you started to and you have healed in some way. So we're not seeing like the Ace of Pentacles because you've been given this opportunity now. You have the opportunity. And it's not the Page because you've already started to contemplate. It's the Three of Pentacles. So it's like you need to build upon what you know now. And you need to grow. You need to grow it with this Three of Pentacles. Get to work, I just heard. Get to work. Virgos are about work. We're made of work. So what are we doing here, Virg? Yes, look at that. 10 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Is there anything else for this Strength card and the Three of Pentacles? Because I feel like this new thing that you do is going to, and some of you it is writing. It's going to help you. Three of Wands here, yeah. Get to work, Virg. Get to work. You have to have the strength to actually do it. And some of you already know this intuitively with the High Priestess there. You've just been ignoring it. What about this Knight of Cups here as our outcome? And I say this with love because I feel it. Like I understand, Virgo. But you need to go. You need to get going. Whether it's moving, because for some of you it is moving, relocating, changing buildings, changing homes, selling, buying. I'm hearing a lot of that. Real estate terms. Could be that for you. Get on it. Take the steps. 10 of Cups. Ooh. 10 of Cups. Release yourself from this mental prison because that's what this is. I feel like this is a mental prison. You got the Knight of Cups and 10 of Cups. There's nothing holding you back right now except your mind. King of Swords. 23:33 on the clock. You got to now move forward. Push through that mental block. Push through it. And move forward. Because it's time. Like, I feel like you've been given this opportunity. Don't waste it. I don't even think we need oracles. But let's see. What do the oracles have for Virgo? Because whatever this is going to be good for you, Virgo. It's going to be fruitful. We've seen the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups here. As soon as you open up to your own passion. Protected from negative forces beyond your control. So if you're worried about the what ifs, don't worry about the what ifs. Flag, do not be tempted to lower your standards. Okay, Virgo? You can have what you want is what I'm feeling. And then as I'm saying that, I'm hearing you can't always get what you want. But if you try sometimes, you get what you need. So whatever you thought it was that was meant for you before, and this could be, you might need to watch the Cancer reading. But what you thought that was like your dream job or your dream career or even your dream romance before, that wasn't it. It's led you to this moment of having to think, of having to be lost for a while so you can find what's really meant for you. Because there's something that you turned away from that is good for you, and it's within you. It's like something you can create, whether it be writing or speaking. That's really coming through strongly. Communication, right? And I just heard detail, something to do with detail. You could be an editor. I heard correspondent earlier. So you might be a Virgo who has a lot of air in your chart as well, or significant air placements. But it's time to step into that light that you've been ignoring and believe that you can actually have what you want and not settle for what you thought you should be doing. Because that's what this feels like. Yeah, time to get out of a situation. Is there anything else from the oracles for Virgo? It's time now. And I just heard heavy is the head that wears the crown. So this is not reprimanding. This is not being reprimanded. It's you, it's because you are capable of such greatness, Virgo. You're being expected to step into it. Somebody needed to hear that. Anything from this side of the deck for Virgo? Anything from this side of the oracle deck? Something or someone going out of your life or the end of a situation. You bring the end of the situation, Virgo. All right, let's see. Basket, recognition, reward for merit. Cup, accept valid criticism. Harp, great happiness. And I hope this is not my valid criticism, because there's parts of this that I can understand too, that I needed to hear. Sometimes I need to hear some harsh criticism too. And maybe there's like a little bit of Scorpio in me that likes that harsh criticism. But I would say it's because you need to hear it. Some part of you doesn't recognize your own greatness. And it's time for you to step into your greatness, because that's what it is. Recognize that you deserve to be recognized for your work. Whoever made you believe that you didn't deserve to be recognized, that wasn't true. And you have to stop allowing that programming to stop you from going forward. Because I feel like that's what's happened. It's like something has been embedded in you to make you feel like you don't have what it takes to really take it there. And you do. Period of prosperity and abundance. Yes. A goal-oriented person. Crown, honor, and respect will come to you. And bear, danger, especially in money matters. So I feel like this has felt like a roller coaster for you, Virgo. And, we like to be secure as earth signs. We like to have pinnacles saved. We like to have money stacked. And I feel like there's been a period of uncertainty for you. And it's leading you to this period of prosperity. Like this uncertainty is coming to an end. What you feel like you're just like not sure. How am I going to make my money? How am I going to secure my future? I'm bored with everything. I don't know what to do anymore. I just don't seem to be having any success with the career that I've chosen so far. It's because there's something else. And it's like something that's right in front of you. For some of you, it could even be modeling or something in front of the public eye, because something about your face. Somebody might actually see you. I'm getting that energy as well. And want to work with you or make you some kind of public figure. But this has to do with you being communicative and using what you have inside you to express yourself. So there's some sort of writing or speaking, maybe poetry, something, whatever that is for you, Virgo. Don't be afraid to go further with it, because leaning into that is going to lead you to some kind of real success and recognition. I really hope this has helped, and I hope I wasn't rambling and I didn't sound self-righteous, because I'm saying this out of complete love. We deserve so much better than we allow ourselves to have sometimes, Virgo. Okay? So until next time, I'm going to affirm for you and for me that all is well, and I will see you soon. Bye. Bye.